Howdy. It's Indy. Welcome to my second channel. My tripod was falling. Anyway, this channel is about my journey as an entrepreneur. I noticed that tons of entrepreneur channels don't talk about what really happens, like what really goes on in the life of someone who's trying to build their own business. And I feel like they don't generally start from the beginning. And I'm still very early on in my journey, basically, of building my business. I've only been doing it for about 2 months now, but a lot has happened. So I will be sharing all of my trials and tribulations and my successes and my utter failures with you. Some informational stuff too, probably. It's 7:30 here. I wake up every morning at 5 or 5:30ish, depending on, whether I forget to set my alarm or not and how quickly I feel like getting out of bed. I start my day dragging myself out of bed, not literally, because my mindset work has been focused a lot on feeling good when you wake up. So what I do is these papers here, one of them is a letter that I wrote to myself. I read it every day. Is meant to help me with a limiting belief that I have. And I read it to myself every morning. The other thing is an index card with key sentences on it that I want to use to set my mindset for the day. So they're just 3 sentences about, I can do whatever I want, I have everything I need, etc. Helps me keep a positive mindset for the morning. After I wake up and I read that stuff, I sit and meditate for about 10 minutes, usually on gratitude. I tried doing Joe Dispenza's meditations, but they didn't really work for me very well. I couldn't really focus on what he was asking, which is I'm not going to go into that whole thing, but I decided that the gratitude meditations work out for me better. Next, I get up and I get dressed and I get everything together and I go for a walk. Usually I walk for about an hour, half an hour to an hour, depending on how much time I have and when my first meeting is. So I listen to an audiobook or some music, or I walk without music. This is important to do. If you ever need to think of something or clear your head, you should try walking without music, or doing whatever you do without music. It helps you think better. I start my day. Sometimes I start my day by making YouTube videos, 2 or 4, to prepare for the rest of the week. Or I have a meeting right off the bat. I have breakfast if I have a nice slow morning. My days, I know a lot of people say that when you're an entrepreneur, you need to work, 14 to 16-hour days. It is true in some cases. Sometimes you really just need to sit down and grind out whatever it is you're trying to get through. Because that's kind of what the difference is between people who work for a paycheck and people who work for themselves do. If you have something to complete on your own time when you're supposed to be relaxing and you're an entrepreneur, you better get your stuff done. That's me today. I was just talking about how I woke up at 5:30 and it's 7:30 and I'm still working. I don't work at a breakneck speed. I very much have a list of things that I need to get done throughout the day, and I don't always get them done. Like, I'm pretty bad at actually going through my to-do list and completing the task that I need to take care of, but I'm getting better at it. So aside from that, I have recently started working with a business coach, and it's been so exciting, so exciting. I don't want to say that I wouldn't have been able to afford her, but I traded YouTube help for her coaching, and I'm fully aware that part of the reason why coaches charge so much for their services is because it elicits a commitment from the person who pays for it, and therefore they do a better job with the coaching and I need to work my butt off anyway, and I'm doing it. I'm really excited about it, and it's going super duper well. It is definitely a key step. If you are an entrepreneur, it's a key step and something that distinguishes amateurs or hobbyists from actual entrepreneurs. If you can have someone guide you and help you and get you to where you want to go, because everyone is doing something for the first time, and it saves you a lot of time, and it might even save you from failure if you work with someone who's done it before. So I'm so lucky to have met this woman that I'm working with in a chance meeting at a networking event that she doesn't go to very often, which she told me. I'm sure some people are wondering, but how much am I actually making? I don't make a ton. I'm not at that point where I'm raking in the money yet, but I'm on track. And that's why I'm so grateful to have a business coach. It's because she actually can sit down with me. When I express fear about not being able to pay the bills and stuff, she just looks at me like, what are you talking about? You're an entrepreneur. You're going to make as much money as you want. It helps so much. And I'm so excited. I'm going to do a vlog next week. I scheduled a test drive at Tesla. So I'm going to be smelling some leather, and I'll show you what it's like. Yeah, I will see you later. Thank you so much for watching, and keep an eye out for more vlogs about the life of an entrepreneur from an honest standpoint. See you later.